Hi, it's Abby. Thank you for joining me for this 30-minute core vinyasa flow class. As always, please take responsibility for your safety, so being mindful of any injuries or conditions in your body, as well as being aware of your body's safety in your surroundings. We're going to come straight into it today, so coming down onto your back, take the feet hip distance apart, soles of the feet rooting down and knees pointing towards the sky. Just shuffle around here, looking to find length from your tailbone to the crown of the head. Take the hands away from the body, palms facing up. So trying to keep the thighs parallel, the knees aren't dropping in, but energetically the thighs just a little bit engaged, drawing towards each other. Just resting here in stillness for a few deep breaths. Take a deep breath in through the nose, expanding into the rib cage out to the sides. And open the mouth, exhale, release. Take that another couple of times if that feels good. And with the eyes closed, just looking to find a space in your rib cage as you breathe in. And as you exhale, just softening the shoulders, maybe turning the head from side to side if that feels like a good release for the neck. And back to the center and just being still for a couple more breaths. Noticing and honoring the energy that you've brought to your mat today. So just being mindful if you're feeling a little bit tired, perhaps there's some things you want to modify, adapt or skip in this practice. Otherwise, looking to channel your energy positively into being mindful throughout this whole 30 minutes. Blinking the eyes open, just bring awareness to your bandhas. So that's Mula Bandha, your root lock, and Uddiyana Bandha, your navel lock. These internal engagements. So think about pelvic floor drawing up and in. Lower belly's going to stay nice and flat. We're not popping out as we breathe in and out and begin to move. Breathing deep into the sides of the rib cage. Keep lengthening crown of the head away from the tailbone. And next, inhale, taking the hands up overhead as the pelvis just lifts halfway. So you can bring the backs of the hands to the mat, pause there. And as you exhale, palms coming down, tailbone lengthens away as you peel the spine back down. Just a small movement again, lifting up, maybe the palms reach up. And then you can turn backs of the palms down to the mat as you come to your lift and exhale, palms coming back down. We'll take that just once more, lengthen the tailbone away, scooping out the lower belly, arms reaching up, stretching overhead, pressing into the soles of the feet, maybe lifting a little bit higher here. And then keep the arms overhead as you peel the spine back down. So upper, middle, and lower spine coming down, tailbone coming down last. From here, take an inhale. As you exhale, scoop out the lower belly, lengthen the tailbone away from you, lift the arms up halfway, and then lifting all the way up. So we're C-curving the spine now, pressing down into the soles of the feet. Soften the shoulders down, palms are facing down, and just beginning a side bend. So as if you're trying to reach forward to your little toe on the outside of your feet. Keeping the shoulders off the mat, keep the movement just quite nice and small, working into the obliques here. So just finding a little bit of movement, rocking at your own pace, not too fast, but keep moving, keep breathing. We're going to hold here for another 5. Keep moving, 4, side to side, shoulders are lifted, 3. Shoulders are lifted off the mat, but softening away from the ears, 2. Just a couple more each side, and 1. Slowly lower down in the center, reach the arms overhead, stretch nice and long, feet reach away from you, and then interlace the fingers, hands come behind your head to support your head. Head and shoulders lift off the mat, have the elbows where you can see them, and then bring the knees to tabletop. Legs are active, toes are pointed. Take the right elbow towards the left knee as you send that right leg away. So we're twisting here, keeping the head and shoulders lifted. Keep moving side to side, opposite arm and elbow, even and knee coming together, and opposite leg moving away. Keep the legs nice and active. Support your head. The head is lifted over the chest. Keep the legs moving. Again, we're holding here. Keep breathing each time you twist. See if you can twist a little bit more so the chest is coming right over to the long side of your mat. Keep breathing, keep moving. We're here for another 5, 4, make it a little bit faster now, 3, 2, feet sending away from you. If it's too difficult, keep the legs a bit higher, and 1, gently release the head down, feet come down again, stretch long, take a really deep belly breath in. And exhale through the mouth. Soft belly. Bring the knees up into your chest. Wrap your arms around the front of the knees. Take hold of the ankles or the outsides of the feet. Coming to find our happy baby. Just working into the hips. You can take a little rock if that feels good. Try to bring the shoulders down to the mat and the tailbone down to the mat. From here, bring your big toes to touch. Keep the knees close in towards your triceps. And then just release your hands from the feet. Bring the knees to the backs of your arms. Press the hands to the sky. Yes, you're in your lying down crow. That's a little hint of something that's coming up later. Take a breath there. And then exhale, cross the ankles, coming forward, coming all the way straight to our all fours. Something a little bit different today, though. Start with your regular tabletop, your all fours, and then take the hands a little bit further forward and a little bit wider. On an inhale, going to lift between the shoulders, rolling forward, rounding the upper back, shoulders and hips move forward. And exhale as you arch the spine, coming to cow pose and sitting back, sit bones towards your heels. Take that twice more. Inhale, rolling forward, tuck the chin, hips and shoulders move forward. And exhale to cow pose, arching the spine, tailbone reaches back. Once more, inhale, rounding. And exhale, arching, belly drops down, sit bones reach back. From here, bring the hands back, shoulder width apart, tuck the toes, lift the hips, find your first downward facing dog, perhaps of the day, perhaps of the week, perhaps for a little while. Just press the heels down here, one at a time. Bending the opposite knee deeply. Couple more times, just move intuitively. Find what works for your body, and if that's being still, that's absolutely fine as well. Then when you're ready, find stillness, spread the fingers even more, press into the hands, tailbone lengthening towards the sky. Keep a softness through the knees so it helps lengthen the spine, and then seeing if you can bring the heels down towards the mat, finding lightness in the toes. Keep gazing between your thighs if you can, just listening to my guidance rather than watching. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Shoulders rolling away from the ears. Look forward, step the feet towards the hands. Take an inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale to fold over the legs, so bend the knees. Twice more. Inhale, lift, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, fold, forehead towards the shins. Once more. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Root down, rise up, reach up, tall arms reach up. Exhale, hands heart center. Pause here, take a moment, feet together at the top of the mat in your Tadasana, palms facing forward. Sun Salutation A with just a little bit of fun thrown in, you'll see as we go. On an inhale, reaching up, be mindful of your breath. Exhale to the fold, hands into the mat, full deep breaths in. Inhaling, halfway lift, plant the hands, just stepping the right foot back here for a lunge. Take a rock backwards and forwards if that feels nice for the hips. Then setting up for a side plank right side. So sweep that left foot back. You can split the feet here, give yourself a little bit more stability, and just then stacking shoulder and elbow above the right wrist, left arm reaching up. Try to lift the hips up away from the mat towards the sky. Options here, if you want to, you can bring the knees down, you can bring your forearm down for a more supported side plank. Wherever you are, I'm just going to demonstrate as we were, up on our hands, feet are split. Lift the hips away from the mat, look to that left hand, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, we're threading that left arm all the way through and under, so then the chest is facing at least down to the mat, if not coming towards the right a little bit. Inhale, lifting up, lift the left hand, lift the hips, look up. Exhale, threading through and under. A few more times. Inhale, lift, move with your breath, strong Ujjayi breath. Exhale, releasing. Inhale, reaching up. Yes, that's 4. We're just going to take another 2. Exhale, releasing. Twice more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Left hand come back down, come back to your plank pose. From here, maybe a little rock on the toes, pressing the heels away, warming up through the backs of the legs. Lowering down, knees, chest and chin, elbows in. Inhale to your cobra pose, heart peels forward, shoulders back. Exhale to lower, tuck the toes, sit bones to heels. Extended child's pose. On an exhale, lift up, downward dog. Take a breath. Full deep breath in, long, steady exhale. Next, inhale, float the right leg to the sky. Look forward, step the right foot to the hands. Inhale, left foot lifts to the sky. Exhale, feet together, fold over the legs. Inhale to rise, look up, and exhale brings you all the way back down, hands into the mat. Halfway lift, inhale, plant the hands, just the left foot stepping back here, the same as we just did. Regulate your breath here, just move nice and slowly. So setting up side plank left side. Again, you can take the supported variation and just be mindful again of stacking your joints, a little bit like you're trying to turn the inside of the elbow towards the top of the mat. Inhaling, reaching that right hand up to the sky, lift the hips. And exhale with control, right arm threads through and under, chest faces the mat at least. Inhale, lift up, lift the hips. Exhale with control, thread through and under. Stay with me. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, release, thread. 3 more. Inhale, lift the hips, keep them lifting away from the mat. Exhale, release. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Last one, move with control. Inhale, lift, stretch up. And exhale, release. Right hand back to the mat, roll over the toes, back to your plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, up dog. And exhale, press it straight back, downward facing dog. Have a little wiggle here, move how it feels good. Maybe that's just being still, that's fine too. Take a breath. Next, inhale, float the left leg to the sky. Look forward, step the left foot through to the hands. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, feet together, fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. And exhale, hands heart center. Take a breath. Deep, steady breath in. Long breath out. Next, inhale, reaching up. Exhale to the fold, hands into the mat. Halfway lift. Stepping or floating back, lowering down through your vinyasa. Inhale to your cobra, up dog, and exhale, press it back. Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Take a breath. And remember, you can take child's pose at any time, just pause, take a breath here. Next, inhale, float the right leg to the sky. As you exhale, draw that right knee to the nose, lifting up onto your left hip toes, holding here. Press into the hands, rounding the upper back like we had at the start. Knee touching the nose perhaps, and then look between the hands. Right foot lightly touching down. Pause on the fingertips. Inhale to rise, high crescent lunge. Find your variation with your arms. Perhaps cactus arms feels good here. See if you can draw the left hip and heel forward and the right hip back. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Hands to heart center, Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3. Lean the weight into that right foot. See if you can float the left leg. Inhale, reach the arms here. As you exhale, hands come to heart center and tuck the left knee in. Twice more. Inhale, extend arms and leg. Exhale, hands heart center, tuck the left knee in. Last time, inhale, extend. Exhale, tuck it in. Inhale this time, just coming to find standing with that left knee lifted, and then coming to our eagle pose, wrapping that left leg around the right, finding your single or double wrap. Inhale, extend the arms, left arm under right. Lift the elbows in line with the shoulders, draw in around your navel, lengthen the tailbone to the heels. Keep using your drishti, looking to something that won't move, grounding through that right heel. Take an inhale, releasing the binds and everything unraveling, left knee lifted. Slowly back through your warrior 3, arms extended, left leg reaching back. Soften the right knee as the left foot touches down. Inhale, coming back, high crescent lunge. Exhale, open out, warrior 2, right side. So long stance, open the arms, lifting through the arches of the feet to open the hips. Holding here, take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Can you bend a little deeper into that right knee? Check it's over the ankle. Can you stretch the arms a little bit longer, finding more space in your chest and shoulders? Deep breath in. Long breath out. Next inhale, find your reverse. Right hand reaches up. And exhale to cartwheel, hands frame that right foot. Step it back to plank pose. Take a vinyasa, maybe with the right leg lifted for triangle. Lowering down. Inhaling to your cobra up dog. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Next inhale, float the left leg to the sky. Exhale as you bring the knee towards the nose. Lift up onto the right toes. Press the mat away with the hands. Squeeze and lift everything up. Maybe the knee can actually touch the nose. Look between the hands, left foot touching down. Rooting down, rising up, high crescent lunge, left side. Holding here, 3 full breaths. Take your expression with your arms. Remember, right hip and heel moving forward, left hip moving back. If your high lunge is ever wobbly, widen your base, feet moving out to the sides. And maybe just think about those thighs energetically moving towards each other. One more breath here. As you exhale, hands heart center, coming to our warrior 3. So see if you can lift that right leg from where it is. Soften your shoulders, strong through that left leg. Use your bandhas here. Inhale, lengthening, reach the arms away. And exhale, hands heart center, right knee drawing in. You can soften that left knee if it helps. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw in. Move with control. Last one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw in. Inhale lifts you all the way up. Standing tall, right knee lifts. And then crossing that right leg over the left. Bend both knees. Take your eagle pose. Inhale to open the arms. Right arm under left. Lift the elbows, root down through that left foot. Navel drawing in, tail lengthening down. Breathing steadily. Keep your focus, keep breathing deeply. And then unravel, inhale, everything lifts up. Send that right leg back, arms reaching forward. With control, soften the left knee, right foot steps down nice and steady. Inhale, lifting up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, opening out, Virabhadrasana to left side. Adjust your feet, feeling grounded equally through both soles of the feet. Looking over the left fingertips, can you bend a little deeper into that left foot? Breathe for another 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, find your reverse. Left hand reaches up. Exhale to cartwheel. Hands frame that left foot. Step it back. Maybe keep the left leg lifted. Lowering down, elbows in. Both tops of the feet to the mat for your back bend. Exhale, press it back. Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. 3 full breaths here. Resting pose, child's pose if you wish. Or staying with your down dog, or bring the elbows down for dolphin pose. Perhaps finding a little movement, a little dynamic movement as you inhale, lifting up onto your toes if you're in your down dog or dolphin. And exhale, sinking the heels. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale to lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale to lower. From here, coming back to your down dog, step or hop the feet to the outside of the mat, coming to our Molasses Squat, sinking that tailbone down. If this feels too much, take your brick or a cushion under your tailbone. Otherwise, looking to lengthen the tailbone down and stack the heart above your hips, trying to lengthen up through the spine, nice and upright. Gently using your elbows inside the knees, try to open through the collarbones. And maybe just finding stillness, close the eyes. Take another couple of deep breaths here. Optional crow pose. So just give the wrists a little roll out, a little circle. Either stay in your Molasses Squat. If you don't want to come to crow, please avoid crow if you have any wrist injuries. Bring the hands down, shoulder width apart. You can use your block here again to just bring your toes up onto to give yourself a little bit of a lift automatically. Look forward, do not look down. Bring up yourself up onto your toes, knees to the back, so the triceps as close to the armpits as you can. Lean the weight forward, grip into your fingertips, maybe just lifting one foot and then the other, maybe lifting both feet. If you're lifting both feet, bring the toes together, keep looking forward, press into the hands from your crow pose, stepping or floating back, landing in chaturanga perhaps, and exhale, pressing back, downward facing dog. Take a breath. When you come to your down dog, we're meeting there. Deep breath in, long breath out. You're doing great. We're nearly there. Take an inhale, float the right leg to the sky. Bend the knee and open the hip. Pause there, take a breath. Just opening the hips, keeping the arms straight and strong. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, bring the knee to nose. We're moving this time. Inhale, send the right leg back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Just once more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Then look forward, foot between the hands, root down, rise up, high crescent lunge. Deep breath in, few options here again. Maybe cactus arms feels good, perhaps arms reaching up. Maybe a slight back bend as you look towards the thumbs. Keep lifting the heart up, up, up. Take a breath in. And then slowly bring the head back to the center. It's warrior three, your variation. So hands can come to heart center or arms extended, or take your wings. Wherever you are, level off the hips. Press out through that left heel. Take a deep breath in. Soften your shoulders wherever you are, long breath out. Inhale brings you up to standing. Lift that left knee in front of the chest. And exhale, take your eagle pose again. Last one, last time. Left arm coming under right. If you're taking your arm variations, lift the elbows in line with the shoulders. Single or double wrap, it doesn't matter. Use your left foot down if that helps with balance. Take an inhale here, lifting back up, unraveling, lift the left knee. Exhale, send the left leg back. With control, landing it down, coming back to your high lunge. Inhale there. Exhale, open out, warrior two. So adding on a little bit of movement here. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in, think about lifting up on your bandhas. As you exhale, weight into that right foot, lift the left knee, coming to a twist, right hand to the outside of the left knee. Stand tall, reach the left arm back. Take a breath there. As you exhale, send the right leg back. Left leg back, landing back in warrior two. We're going to take that twice more, a little bit faster. Take a deep breath in, lift up on the bandhas, use your core. Exhale to float, left knee comes up, right hand to the left knee. Step it back. Last time, inhale, lift up. Exhale as you twist. Option as we hold here for a couple of breaths to stay with the knee or take hold of the outside of that left foot, extending the left foot away from you. Keep standing tall, lift the chest, deep breath in. And exhale, send it back, warrior two. Take a breath. Inhale, take your reverse, right hand reaching up. This time option to lift that right heel, stretch up into the right fingertips, deep breath in. Exhale to cartwheel, hands frame that right foot. Step it back, take your vinyasa your way. Maybe triangle, maybe not, doesn't matter. Use your knees. Exhale, press it back, down dog. Just the same on the left side. When you're ready, inhale, float the left leg. Bend the knee and open the hip. We're holding here for a couple of breaths. Point the left knee to the sky. Keep that left shoulder coming down, so just opening the hips. Inhale to straighten the left leg. Exhale, knee to nose, round it forward. Inhale to lift. Exhale, knee to nose, shift the weight forward. Last time, inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. You're doing great. Foot between the hands, root down, rise up, high crescent lunge. Again, your choice here. Maybe looking for a slight back bend, lifting your heart to the sky, looking up, reaching up, deep breath in. And then slowly bring the head back to the center. Soften the shoulders, come to Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3, left side. Reaching nice and long, chest and head reaching forward, maybe the arms extended, right leg reaching back. Take a deep breath in. And out. Bring the right knee in front of your chest, setting up for your eagle pose. Right leg wrapping around the left. You can always blame the carpet for the wobbles. And of course, if you've got a hard floor, there's no excuse for wobbles. Sinking that tailbone down, anchoring through that left heel. Lift the elbows in line with your shoulders. Keep focused, keep breathing. Navel drawing in. Deep breath in. And out. Unravel. Inhale, lift that right knee to the chest. Send it back through your Warrior 3. With control, right foot lands. Come back to your high lunge. Inhale there. Exhale, open out. Warrior 2. So we're coming to those revolved hand to foot, the lifts. So facing away from you, but hopefully you're just focusing on what you're doing, not watching me too much. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, shift the weight forward, lift that right knee, left hand to the outside of the knee, right arm reaching back. Strong through the left leg, lift your chest, stand tall. With control, right leg steps back. Warrior 2, just twice more. Deep breath in, use your bandhas, use your core. Right leg floats, twist and rotate. Last time, stepping it back. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lift the right knee, twisting, finding that rotation through your waist. Stay with the knee or taking hold of the outside of the foot. Extend that right foot away from you. Lift the chest, stand tall, right hand reaching back. See if you can take your gaze to that right thumb and slowly sending it back to your Warrior 2. Take a breath. Find your reverse. Left palm turns up, reach the right left hand to the sky. Lift that left heel, stretching up, up, up. And exhale, drop the left heel, cartwheel the hands. Step it back, last vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin or chaturanga, maybe triangle, your choice. Lifting up and exhale, pressing back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. From here, take the hands nice and wide as the mat and shorten your down dog. Soften the knees, look between the hands, cross the ankles. Coming forward to take a seat and straight into Navasana boat pose. So a few variations here. Just keep lengthening up through your entire spine. We don't want to see any slouching. Lifting the chest, dropping the shoulders. If this feels like enough, just stay here. Otherwise, lifting the toes, hands can stay behind the knees or releasing the arms. Legs can be bent or straight, your choice. Just holding here for 5. Belly drawing in, 3. It's out 4. So 3, 2, and 1. We're slowly coming down. Keep squeezing the legs together as you lengthen out. Ardha Navasana, arms reaching forward, legs reaching forward, chest lowering down slowly. And as you come to lie down, stretch out nice and long. Arms above the head, legs moving away from you. From there, just hug the knees in. Give a little release. And then bring the feet down, coming back to our bridge pose like we had at the start. Just one gentle back bend. So we'll all start in bridge. If you want to then go into your full upward bow, please go ahead. Otherwise, pressing the feet down into the mat, feet stay parallel, they're not going to move. Lift the hips. You can clasp the hands underneath your shoulders and just stay here, looking to lengthen through the front of the body. If you're feeling super open and you want to take it to your full upward bow, please go ahead. But just be mindful of your body. We're just here for a couple more breaths. Keep lifting the hips to the sky. Deep breath in. And slowly, if you're in your full upward bow, bring on yourself down onto your shoulders first, not the head, and then peeling the spine back down, upper, middle and lower back. We're just taking one back bend so you can bring the knees into the chest if that feels good. We're going to release into a twist, so drop the knees over to the left side, taking your right arm out, Keep the right shoulder rooting down towards the mat, maybe taking your gaze to that right hand. And just let yourself soften into the mat here. Maybe bring your hand onto your belly to feel your breathing. Perhaps closing the eyes, take another couple of breaths. Maybe that left hand is just helping to draw the knees down towards the ground. The main thing is, though we're twisting, everything is lifting away from the mat, but the right shoulder is pressing down towards the mat. Take one more deep breath in and open the mouth, release. Draw the knees back through the center, hug them in. And then just dropping to the other side, knees dropping to the right, trying to keep that left shoulder rooting down towards the mat. Maybe sending the gaze to that left hand, maybe using the right hand on the knees just to release into what feels like a helpful spinal twist for you. Soften your shoulders, maybe close the eyes, couple more breaths. Soften here, try to let go of any gripping sensations. One more deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Bring the knees back to the center. Just finishing with a happy baby. So draw the knees out to the sides, hands onto your ankles or the soles of your feet on the outsides. And again, just being still, or if it feels good, you can stretch one leg out at a time, maybe rocking side to side. Take a couple more breaths. Trying to lengthen tailbone, crown of the head away from each other, neck is long, tailbone is long, pressing down. Soften the shoulders, one more breath. And then exhale, release. We're going to come into Shavasana, our final pose. Of course, this is your practice. This is your own practice at home. So if you would like to finish with any sort of inversion, maybe a shoulder stand or a headstand, if you have that in your practice, please do so safely. Otherwise, coming down into Shavasana when you're ready. I'm going to talk you into a brief Shavasana. And of course, as always, if you want to stay a little bit longer, you can. So closing your practice in whatever way feels good for you today. And just then when you're ready, coming to rest in our final pose. It's often tempting, I know, especially with these pre-recorded classes, to think, no, I need to get on, I want to do something, and to skip Shavasana. So even if it's simply 10 breaths laying on your back in stillness, this is still going to be beneficial to finish. Ideally a little bit longer though, if you can. So coming down to rest in Shavasana, laying on your back, using any cushions under your knees to just support yourself. Take a blanket, it can just feel really nice as you will cool down a little bit, and also just that extra layer of support, of extra comfort. Move the hands away from the body, palms facing up as we had at the start. Gently turn the head from side to side and back to the center. Close the eyes, release your jaw, take a deep breath in. And long breath out, let it go. Just let everything slow down, even just for a few breaths. Let your heart rate, your breathing slow down. There's no need to try to control or change anything here. Don't worry if your thoughts feel a little scattered or fast. Just let everything slow down for a few more breaths. Allowing your body to absorb the benefits of your asana, your physical practice, the postures and shapes that we make, remembering yoga is about how it feels rather than what it looks like. Taking a moment to appreciate your efforts of coming to your mat today. If you can, please stay a little bit longer in Shavasana. Feel ready to finish your practice, keeping the eyes closed, beginning to wake the body up, moving fingers and toes, hugging the knees in, and making your way up to a comfortable seat when you're ready. If you're finishing here in your comfortable seat, just bring the hands to heart center, humbling your head to your heart. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed